Now I'm going to come back and add one more sketch to the top view. I'm just going to place a line, comes out 30, and angle 20. Put a dimension on there, and an angle. Also going to add a circle right at the end of the line. I'll explain why later. I'll come back to the Loft command. Close that off and preview. And now I'll come back to the protrusion, come to the Rotate command, circular. And I'll do a circular rotate around that circle. If I look at this from the top view, I see that circle I created, it's about the same size, it just fits in there. So there's quite a gap in there. Now if I hit undo, come back and change the angle here from 20 to say 35. Let's see what happens when I come back to the Loft again and do a circular pattern around that same center. Now you can see how that's closing in. So what happens, it's all one part now instead of three separate parts. What if we hit undo and come back and change the length of the line from 30 to say 45? Come back and grab the Loft again, circular, around that circle, creates a totally different shape. It's disconnected, three separate pieces now. What if we come back to the pattern and change it from 3 to 6? Now, what if we come back and delete the pattern, turn our sketches back on, turn our axis back on, let's go and identify the protrusion. This time, we'll rotate it around the x-axis. Now, before I accept that, what I'm going to do is grab the magic wheel here, this ball, and I'm just going to pull this out. You can come up with an endless array of patterns right here, very interesting shapes. Again, by simply moving the ball around to different positions, instead of having it right on the axis. So you just keep adjusting this till you find something you really like. Let's change the count from 3 to 5. Now, what if I delete this pattern, go back to my original here, identify the protrusion, the Loft, come back to circular, and this time rotate it around the y-axis. And let's try 3. Now, if it fails that I was touching, you simply just come over to the ball and just move it around a little bit. Let's change the count from say 3 to 7.